Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Party with the Purcells. And Jackie didn't say anything.
Hey.
No, you cannot just say hey. Okay.
Hello.
As you can see, this is not our normal office space. We are in the car again. Yay! I know a lot of people probably like our car videos because they're awesome, just like we are. Anyways, so, Jackie, please share what our topic is for the day.
Okay, so guys, I know that a lot of times we talk about pop culture, we argue about who's the better boy band, clearly Backstreet Boys.
In sync.
In fact, I picked up this CD yesterday of,
Ignore my phone, guys, sorry.
It was like a Kids Bop CD or whatever.
It was so unmemorable because it had the Backstreet Boys on it. That's why she could not remember it.
No songs from NSYNC on
Anyway,
there.
nobody cares. Whatever.
But today, what we want to talk to you guys about is, it's going to be for probably like people who are in a relationship, married, dating, whatever. While it's important to, have fun and things like that and talk about pop culture, we also wanted to share with you guys some of the ways that we found to like still have a date every week, well, on a regular basis, because it doesn't always happen every week because our schedules are so different. That's something that we found is like really helpful since we were married, so that's what we want to talk about.
Okay, so anyway, it's important when you're planning a date night to think of what your significant other likes, but don't just not do something you like just because you're doing something that they like. Like, I love dinner and a movie. Classic date night. Classic. And people are like, well, I don't really want to spend that much money to go to the movies. You don't have to. Netflix. YouTube even has some movies on there.
Redbox.
Redbox is $1.
Actually, it's like
with tax. Whatever. Anyway, so like Netflix, Redbox, YouTube, most people have DVDs at their house. Have dinner and a movie at home. Cook dinner at your house. Usually when we have a date night at home and we have dinner and movie night, she usually makes chicken fried rice because
or spaghetti.
It's amazing. Or spaghetti, yes. Because you can't go wrong with Italian or Chinese. But, whatever. So, like I said, you got to keep in mind what they like, but don't discount out what you like also. And also, it's important, sometimes it's important to have those days where you don't spend a lot of money on dates. And Jackie's going to be shocked that I'm saying this because I like to, let me go, super modern. I like to drop some coin. I don't even know if that's modern now or if I just sounded really out of date by saying that. But I like to drop some coin when I'm taking my woman on a date.
I don't think that's fine.
I'm saying, okay, calm down. It sounds good. Anyway, but, so Jackie, what are some ideas you have for date night?
So, I'm cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Not
in the bad way, though.
I'm super cheap, and I don't want him to spend a lot of money on me. So, sometimes we'll go on a date, and he's like, well, I want to take you to Olive Garden, and then we're going to go to the movies, and then I'm going to take you to, the bookstore, and then...
Not a good idea.
I'm going to buy you flowers.
Not a good idea.
And we're going to get coffee.
Take her to the bookstore, she's going to spend 2 hours, and she's not even going to buy a book. She's just going to look for 2 hours.
Actually, what I'm going to do is look for 2 hours, and I'm going to go online.
And look for it cheaper on a different place.
And get it for $3.50. Let me know if you want the link to that. I will send it to you. But anyway, I think it's important, if you're wanting to spend a lot of money or not, to think...
By the way, half your face is white this entire video because of the lighting.
But,
sorry about the lighting, guys. We're in the car, like I said.
To think about, what does that person like? But, you could do also themes. So, one time, Seth and I did an Asian-themed date night. I made Chinese food. I got this little... We did paper and stuff to, make origami. We watched a video on how to learn, to learn how to make origami.
Pretty cool.
And then we made those little, out of paper, I made, what are those things called? Fortune cookies. And it had different things, little notes and stuff in there, I love you, and stuff like that in the fortune cookies. And that was our date night. So you could just do small stuff like that. One of our friends, before we got married, we were talking to them, and their kids did, well, one of their kids and that person's spouse, they did like a race car theme thing, and so they built like a race car out of cardboard boxes and played like racing games on the PlayStation. You can be creative, because all it's about is spending time with the other person.
Yeah, she's got a point there. Like, that's the thing you have to remember when doing a date night. Like she said earlier, you know, we're always talking about pop culture and having a good time. But, you know, sometimes you got to have those serious moments like we're having now. And we're talking about stuff like this. But having a date night, basically the main thing is you have to remember, like she said, is you're spending time with the other person. You have to make them a priority. Because, especially if your life is like ours, where our schedules are drastically different, you have to make each other a priority, because if not, it's not good.
That's what's going to push you apart.
And you never want to be apart. And some people are like, well, I have kids and all this stuff, I don't have time. You have to make time. I mean, we don't have kids, we have a dog. She's a child. She's our child. Anyway, no offense to people who have like actual, you know, human babies. But, like, people say, well, I don't have time to have kids. But like I said, you have to make time. Because if not, it will push you apart. And maybe it may not push you apart to the point where you're like getting a divorce, but your relationship is not going to be as strong as it should be. And that's always important, to have a strong, healthy relationship.
I think if I had to give a tip on like how to prioritize is, I think just kind of take the pressure off. Like, don't feel like you have to go out and get a babysitter, and then on top of that, spend all this money on the date. After the kids go to bed, watch a movie together.
Yep.
Or, you know, before, like, maybe get up a little bit earlier and watch the sunrise together.
And also, like,
and ask each other a couple questions. Like, I love to go on Pinterest, and I search questions, and I ask him all these different things. And he's like, Jackie, why are you asking me that?
Okay.
But
and
I just like
she's right. I mean, that is one thing she likes. And we're wrapping this up now because I'm about to be at work. But anyway, a quick tip, like she was saying, you don't have to make it perfect. Even if you don't have kids, you do not have to make the date perfect. Perfect example, we had a date probably about a year or so ago where we went to the park. We were going to have a picnic in the park.
Yeah, it was so cute.
And we had a picnic basket, we had sandwich stuff and everything.
He planned it, so I didn't. Like,
I planned the whole thing.
He wouldn't let me do anything.
We get there. I forgot the bread. We forgot, like, the peanut butter and jelly.
No, we had peanut butter.
No, we had peanut butter. We forgot the jelly. We forgot the bananas.
Peanut butter and banana.
She loves peanut butter and banana so much. We forgot, like, 5 different things for the sandwiches. So we made the best of it. We made, like, little ham and cheese sandwiches without bread.
Yeah, it was like a ham
They
and
were
cheese
pretty good.
roll-up.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
and then, like,
yeah,
hers was a little weird. But like you said, you know, basically, as long as you spend time with each other and you don't worry too much about making it perfect, whatever. Like, just spend time with each other, tell each other you love each other, and your relationship will grow stronger.
If you don't love them, don't tell them.
Yeah, if you don't love them, don't tell them. That'd be a little weird. But if you're having a date night, you should probably love the person.
Not necessarily. What if you're just on dating?
Okay, fine. If you have, like, first date, whatever. But if you're in, like, a committed relationship, you know, let them know how you feel.
You know, like 3 days.
Yeah, like 3 days. You know, some people on Facebook, oh my God, I love my boyfriend. I've been dating him for 2 hours, and I love him so much. Anyway, but you guys, that's it for this week's video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to Party With Yourself, and like, you know, put the thumbs up, whatever.
And you can share it on Facebook.
You can share it on Facebook. Yes, you can.
And dating friends and single friends. Just all of your friends.
Also, leave comments below on what you think is a good date night idea. New videos every single Monday. And in the words of my friend Scooter Magruder, no jugamos luegos, throw them in the alley. Thank you guys.